I never do. Like, I walk into a room and I kind of have a direction, but I don't really. And I had no intent of actually reading the story today, so bear with me if it comes out a little shaky. So, it's called We Were Kings, and it's just a little something that I think kind of ties into what I was talking about, because I go off on rants. I talk a lot. I never knew how to fight, but that's all he knew. He only knew how to fight. He didn't fit in, and he listened to the same bands I did. And I knew it from the t-shirts he wore. We were both scorned by our peers for our inability to go with the flow. So we bonded. And our love of self-loathing was only surpassed by our loathing for the ones who walked the halls looking down their noses at us. We sneered and made childish generalizations about their status amongst their high school pack of sheep. Together we were solid, a unit. No one thought like us. We were dethroned kings, waiting for the day that we were to regain our title. Because, see, then, the chicks would see that we were more than the flash of leather jackets and Sid Vicious sneers. We would be revered for our individuality and our sense of originality. But until that day, we had to keep our eyes on the ground while we awaited our rightful place. He would spend many evenings at my house eating microwavable burritos and shooting at whatever wildlife mistakenly stumbled into my backyard with my BB gun. Calling girls, watching softcore porn, and listening to Misfits bootleg records, we came together at the perfect time. The planets aligned, and we met, and we skated the same ramps, and we listened to the same music, and we went to the same shows, and we understood that we were kings. We bonded even more over the similarities in our broken home. He had an absent father and a mother that didn't understand. And I had an absent father and a mother that didn't understand as well. But the problem was, my mother at least tried to understand, and he resented that. When I was inclined to point fingers to those who I accused of stealing my rightful place, my mother did her best to diffuse that anger, but no one was there for him. And so his anger went into the mirror. And when you're a teenager and you hate yourself, it's only a matter of time before that anger is directed outward. And I watched as it built. First it was the preps who ruled over our lunchroom. Those sheep, he would say under his breath, as they would walk by. Why did they get the hot chicks? And I would frown and I'd nod, my head in agreement. And then it was the suburban gangbangers that ruled the halls. Fakes. Like any of those kids could even point out where Compton is. And I would frown again and I'd nod my head. And then it was the blacks. Why are they so loud? And that struck me that this might be headed in the wrong direction. But again, I nodded because I didn't like what I saw in the mirror as well. Stupid Mexicans. They come over here and they steal all of our jobs. Whoa, dude. You know I'm Mexican, I responded. Yeah, man, but you know what I mean. You're cool, 'cause